The Wishables I'm showing you today are right up there. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney Plush collector from the UK. So happy Tuesday, I hope you're all having a great start to your week. I am here with another instalment of my Wishables collection, and I am wearing my 65 Years of Magic Spirit jersey because today I am sharing with you my Disneyland 65th anniversary Wishables as well as 2 other sets. So you know the drill, I always show you 3 sets. I try and put them together so that they kind of match. So today we are doing like things to do with the park as a whole. You will understand what I mean in a second. I talk about when they were released, I show you the ones I have, and I talk you through the ones that I don't have. And I love to hear in the comments if you have these as well. I would love to complete a particular set that I'm going to show you today, but it will be absolutely impossible, and I will tell you why in a moment. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the Park Icons set. This was released in January of 2020. I was sent these Wishables bags as a birthday gift from my friend James at Pimpals. I did a whole video on the birthday box he sent me because there were more Wishables than just this particular set. So if you didn't see that video, I will leave a card up above. But the Park Icons set was probably one of the first sets that really gained popularity. Pretty much as soon as they sold out in the parks, the Wishables were going for $100 or even more on eBay and on Facebook trading groups. No one wanted to just trade them. So in a rather strange turn of events, this was the first time that there were 2 completers because the Park Icons set stretched across Disneyland and Walt Disney World Resort. So because their castles were so different, there needed to be a Wishable for each castle. So the first castle was from James at Pimpals. He lives in Las Vegas, so he is closer to the Disneyland Resort. So he got me Sleeping Beauty Castle for my birthday. So it's obviously pink and blue. It's got a little tag there. This is when they were $9.99 before tax. And I really love how squishy these castles are. I think the castles might be my favourite to date, I think, out of the Wishables. And then also for my birthday, my partner channel, Geeking Out with Melly Mel, got me the Walt Disney World castle. So here is Cinderella Castle. It is a darker blue and there is no pink, although at the moment it is painted pink for the 50th. There is the tag. So again, this was from a birthday video I did with all of my birthday gifts from Mel. So if you didn't see that video, I will leave a card up above. So those were the 2 completers, and as usual there were 4 you could collect in the bag. This was before they started doing variants as well. So I only have 2. I will show you the ones I have first, and then I will show you the ones I'm missing. So to look on the bright side, I at least completed the Disneyland Resort side of this collection. I got Mickey's Fun Wheel, which is now known as Pixar Pal Around, and was at the time that this came out actually. So you've got the Paradise Pier Sun on the one side, and then on the other side you've got Mickey for Mickey's Fun Wheel, and then you've got the gondolas. I think all that they changed was that the gondolas are now Pixar themed. I should know this because I went to Disneyland in September of 2019, but on the bag they called it Mickey's Fun Wheel when I know it's definitely called the Pixar Pal Around now. But like I said, I've got both for Disneyland because this is for Disney's California Adventure. And then the other one that I was fortunate enough to get was for Disney's Hollywood Studios at the Walt Disney World Resort, and it is Tower of Terror. So it is that iconic brown building. They've actually given the Tower of Terror one singular eyebrow so that he looks quite mischievous. They obviously couldn't do this one for Disney's California Adventure because it is the only Tower of Terror that was changed to Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. So this is purely for Disney's Hollywood Studios. And then like I said, I'm missing the other two, and they can go from anything from about $75 to $300 depending on who's selling them. So I am in search of the Spaceship Earth and the Tree of Life. So obviously Spaceship Earth is for Epcot, it was the one that I wanted the most, and the Tree of Life is for Animal Kingdom. So I did do an unboxing video of these, I will leave a card up above, but spoiler alert, I ended up with 3 of the Mickey's Fun Wheel. And I was naive and I didn't know that some Wishables were more rare than others, so I just traded mine. I wasn't bothered. I traded them for Wishables that I needed, but I probably could have held on to them and got like 2 or 3 Wishables in exchange for one of those. But you live and learn. Onto the Disneyland 65th set. This was released on the 17th of July, which was actually Disneyland's 65th anniversary. They also released this Spirit jersey the same day, and there was actually a first for this set as well. They released an annual pass holder exclusive Wishable, which was meant to be like one of the completers. It was the Yeti. I am in search of this because obviously I am not a Disneyland annual pass holder, so I did not manage to get it. But I did manage to get the regular completer. So the regular completer was Monstro the Whale from the Storybook Boat Ride. I bought it without a tag, but I'm not particularly bothered that I don't have the tag on it. I did used to take them all off. I've only recently started keeping them on. So Monstro the Whale is really cute. He's got a big toothy grin, and obviously he's a very iconic character from Pinocchio. And then there were 4 to collect in the bag, and one of them had variants. So the first one I've got is the Caterpillar ride vehicle from the Alice in Wonderland attraction. This is actually exclusive to the Disneyland Resort, and it's one of my favourite attractions. I love the Caterpillar, I love his grumpy little face, and the blush just makes him look angry rather than cute, I think. And then we've got Mr. Toad from Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. This used to be at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World, but they took it out in favour of the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, I think, but it still stands at Disneyland. I absolutely love Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Right before I passed my driving test, my mum took a picture of me in the ride vehicle outside of the attraction, and when I passed my driving test, she put that picture on the front of my Moonpig card. So I really love Mr. Toad, and because Mr. Toad is my friend Eleanor's favourite, when I got a spare of this one, I sent it to her for her birthday. And then the next one is probably my favourite from this set, and it's the Barker Bird from the Enchanted Tiki Room. I absolutely love the Enchanted Tiki Room. It's one of those love or hate attractions, and I just happen to love it. And the Barker Bird used to be on top of the building, and it was an animatronic that like invited you in, but they had to take him away, but he's kind of become like an iconic character in the Tiki Room. Again, I got a spare one of these and I sent it to Andy at Park Pioneer because he absolutely loves the Tiki Room as well. And then the final one is the one that had variants. I had to buy this one, so I just picked the red one. So this is the Skyliner bucket. It is red and it is number 56. I think they also did blue and yellow. I would have gotten the blue, except I could only really find the red one for a price I was willing to pay, so I got the red one. But that is almost a complete set if you don't count the variants. I just basically need the Yeti. So if anyone knows where I could get the Yeti for a good price, then please message me on Instagram, Lizzie and Disney. And then the final set I'm going to show you is the Parks Transportation series. So like I said, they all kind of fit in together because you've got the attractions and you've got the Main Street vehicles, basically. So I did do an unboxing for these. It wasn't terribly successful, but I will leave a card up above anyway. The completer for this set was the Main Street trolley. So it says Main Street USA on the front with a smiley face. He's got blush on his cheeks and stars in his eyes. He's still tagged, so that is his little tag, and it says Main Street USA 55 for 1955 and Transportation Company. And I just really love this one. Like, there's actual seats. You wouldn't be able to fit anything in it, but I think it's really adorable. And I just think it was such a great completer. And then there were 4 to collect. You had the train, which is the one I most wanted because Walt loved trains. This is the EP Ripley which is an iconic train at Disneyland, and I just think it's been done really well, albeit that the train looks very anxious, I would say. Like, he's not going to crash, he's a little plush, so I don't get why he looks so worried. And then I had to buy this from somebody because I really wanted it and I didn't get it. It is the Mark Twain riverboat, which is the iconic boat which goes around the rivers of America, and I just absolutely love this one. This one is winking. And then the final one I got is the red tram, which is what takes you to the car park, and as I've never driven to Disneyland, I've always walked from my hotel. I've never actually used this one, so this is the one I wanted the least. And then the ones I'm missing are the monorails, because it was the monorail that had variants. So you could get the one that was like blue and red, which was Disneyland's, and then the chases were the blue and red Walt Disney World monorails. I think I told you in that video I am actually terrified of monorails. I don't quite understand how they don't just fall off when they turn a corner. I know there's like science behind it. I'm not really interested in the science, but they just make me feel uneasy. Like, I have to sit in the middle. I don't like people all running to one side to look out of one window, because I just feel like it would just tip over and they make me feel really uneasy. But if I could get my hands on any of the monorails, I would be really, really happy. So that was another installment of my Wishables collection video. I will have to put them all back up there now, because that is where they permanently live. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and let me know down in the comments which one was your favourite. Please join me on Friday for my July favourites video. I can't believe we're at the end of the month already, but I hope you have a great rest of your week and I will see you on Friday. Bye guys!